Hi everyone, this is Lori Lines and thank you for visiting Higher Self Access. This upcoming session segment was fascinating to me. Dawn, my client, earlier in the QHHT session experienced a life that was very specific to her own life now. And when we closed out that life, she began to experience what I would call a life between lives, as she discovered how she chose to reincarnate and how to choose another body for her current lifetime. I thought sharing this segment may answer some questions many of you may have about the process of reincarnation. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
It's dark outside. It's nighttime.
See,
Just hear bugs.
you hear bugs.
You can see the night sky and stars.
Do you have a form?
I feel misty.
So tell me more about being misty.
I'm just flitting over here and flitting over there.
Mm-hmm.
I can go wherever I want. Just observe.
Mm-hmm.
Just observing the night.
Is there a reason you're observing?
I'm trying to decide when is the best time to go back.
To go back where?
To Earth.
Okay.
I'm not sure I want to go back. But there's exciting things happening.
Tell me about that.
Well, you get to learn so much when you're there.
When you're where?
When you're on Earth.
Got it. And you know this. How do you know this?
Oh, I've been there before. I only remember the adventure. I like adventures. It's kind of hard to explain in words.
Just do your best. Whatever comes to you.
You get these chances. There are things to choose and to pick out. And like you can go in a body, or maybe you wanna go over here and just be in the nighttime and listen to the bugs. It's heavier to be in a body, and you get to learn a lot. But sometimes it's really heavy. Sometimes you don't want to go back for a while. You need to be away and to just be missed. I like being missed.
So in this state of being that you are right now, do you feel pulled in any direction?
No.
How do these opportunities come up for you to change or make decisions to be something else?
I haven't really thought about it before. They just are.
Okay. Do you feel connected to anything?
I feel everything. I feel everything and I feel nothing all at the same time.
Okay. In this state of being that you are, do you make a decision? Or do you just stay this way?
I stay missed for a while. I just want to play for a while.
Okay. And what does that look like? What do you do? How do you play?
I go see all I can see.
What kind of things do you see?
Colors. I get to see all kinds of colors.
Are the colors connected to anything?
It's like colors and vibrations and sounds and light and dark.
Is there any thoughts or emotions connected to these things that you experience?
All I'm feeling right now is happiness. I'm going to have to choose soon.
Why do you feel like you have to choose soon?
Well, this time period of being missed will be over.
Okay.
You don't get to be missed forever.
Who makes that decision?
It's just known.
Okay. So, do you make a decision?
I don't want to make a decision.
What happens if you don't make a decision to be something else?
Well, you get stifled. If
Okay.
you don't make a decision, you're not growing.
Do you feel compelled to grow?
Yes. What happens is where it used to be all bright, even in the night with the stars, all of a sudden it's dull.
And what does that mean?
It just means you're done.
You're done with that experience?
Yes, you've just experienced it all.
Okay.
You've experienced everything you can experience. So it just turns dull. And then it's time to choose again. Do something different. Well, I'm choosing.
Okay.
I'm choosing. And there's like these, it's not people, but they're formed almost. I know they're supposed to be a form of a body, but it's not a body. It's like a spoon. Like where you have a spoon head. I know that sounds funny. It makes me laugh every time. But it's like they don't have any arms or legs, but they just have this form of a head. We're all just walking in line. It's purple in here.
In here, does that mean you're in an enclosed place?
We're in a room of sorts, or an environment, and you just keep walking, and you keep walking. We're just in line, getting ready. It's like we're waiting to get to the front so we can make choices.
Okay. Okay.
We're just waiting patiently. It's a resting time. It's like we're getting charged up. That's what the purple light is for.
Where does the purple light come from?
It's just emanating from the environment.
So this purple light is like a charging time?
Yes, we're just charging up. Because we know that whatever we choose, it's going to take a lot of energy to get there.
Okay.
Yes. It's almost like, before when I was this mist, but now I'm compacting, like compressing my energy into a form.
Okay. Do you do this yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We all know how to do it. And so we just start compressing into this form, which looks like a spoon head with no arms and legs. And we go into the purple energy, and it charges us, and we're getting charged up, and we're getting ready. And then we get up. When you get up to the front, then you get to make a choice of what you want to learn. Like, what do you want to experience? So
is this always your decision, or is...
partly your decision. I don't know how to explain it. There's like another consciousness that's helping you make the decision.
So,
like you go into a discussion.
Are there other beings around you having discussions with you? Or how does this work? What do you experience?
I'm not experiencing anyone else talking to me, even though there's all these, we're all in a line. That might be what's next. I feel like there's a choice that's made. We make this choice, and then we go on to the next level.
Tell me about the choices you make.
Well, it's almost like there's a choice, and the one that's the brightest is the one you choose. It's the one you want to work on the most. Remember when I said when everything gets dull, you're done?
Yeah.
So it's like if it's really shiny, then that's the one you need to work on.
Okay.
It's what attracts you to it.
How do you know that that's the one for you?
You just know.
Okay.
There's no mistake.
I see.
And we get excited about it. Like we're really excited about learning that new shiny thing.
Okay. So have you made a decision yet?
Oh, there's lots of shiny things for me to do. I'll pick one soon.
Okay.
There's no time. Like no time limit. It's just the stage that you're in.
Am I understanding that there's no rush, there's no feeling of having to do this by a certain time, or?
No, because there's no concept of time. It happens when it happens.
I see. So what happens next?
This is why you don't know. This is why there is no concept of a mistake, because there's no concept of time. There's no rush. You don't understand that in when you're missed. So everything is how it's supposed to be, and you don't worry. This is why you are happy. But you don't even really know that you're happy, because there's no unhappy.
In other words, nothing to compare it to.
Right. The only thing you have is shiny and not shiny.
Okay. Is there an emotion attached to either one?
No. So I leave the area, the purple charging area, and now my form is I'm starting to get denser.
Okay.
I still don't have a body, but it's coming, it's happening.
Okay.
And I'm carrying my shiny sphere. It's like a sphere. So I carry this. It's like you carry it to get to know it.
Okay.
And this helps you choose a body to go into. So the more you do this, the better you get at picking out the body. that matches the shiny ball sphere thing.
Okay.
And it's not just about the body, it's about what you know is going to happen with that body.
So you know what's going to happen to that body before you incarnate into the body or you become the body?
You know a lot,
Uh-huh.
but you also know that there's so many choices that there could be different outcomes. But if you really want to learn, you choose your body wisely.
Tell me more about that. What do you mean by that? What is...
You have your shiny sphere that has your purpose and your learning in it. It has to be able to attach to the body and resonate with that body.
Okay.
If you choose a body that doesn't resonate well, then you won't have the experience that you're going to get in the body for.
Okay. So in this experience, did you choose a body or choose what your body was going to, the frequency that your body was going to resonate at?
I'm being very choosy.
Are you?
Yes. This one's real important.
Tell me about being choosy. What is that like?
Well, you think you're using your past knowledge and anticipating what the new life would be like and planning out a scenario.
Okay.
And it's like you're reading a code. You're reading this code to see if it matches with your sphere. And does this code, what I'm seeing is it's hard to explain this. And what I'm seeing in my mind is that there's this light that runs back and runs forward. And it's reading energy. It's reading sequence. It's scanning.
Okay.
Scanning is what it's doing. It's scanning to see, will this be the best choice?
Where does the scanning come from?
Oh, that's from within. The scanning reads a code. The code is connected from the past all the way through to the future.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's like matching up. This is hard to explain.
Just do your best.
It's like matching up keys. You know how you put a key in a lock?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're matching pieces together like that.
Mm-hmm.
So once you go through that room and you have more form and you're carrying your sphere and you've chosen, then you can go towards your body. You just have to wait to go into your body.
What are we waiting for?
I like to wait for birth.
Okay. So, everything's consciously chosen?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. In basic terms, based on past experience of this soul?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you like to wait until after birth?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what ball you chose, what sphere you chose. Sometimes you need to go in before you're born.
Why does that depend on that?
Well, if part of what you are learning needs to be learned in the womb, then you need to be in the womb.
Okay.
But this life, I'm going to do it after.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I'm getting ready. Because I know that once I'm born, I'm going to forget. There's a grieving part to that.
Why do you get in this form that you are now, that you're experiencing?
Mm-hmm. Why do I have emotion now?
Yes. That's
Okay.
one question.
Because I'm almost human. And it's the first emotion you feel is grief.
Why do we have to forget? Do you know why?
If you remembered, you would not be able to manage the life.
Mm-hmm. So you choose life.
You choose your life.
Mm-hmm. So you're getting ready. What happens next?
I think it's fun being the baby. The baby part is fun.
Why is that?
Because your mind is free.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to think about all kinds of things. And you're not hindered by anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is holding you. This is when you can be your most creative. And then it starts, where you get disciplined and you start to internalize these emotions and you make them real. And then by the time you're 7 or 8, you're starting to shut down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I see a vision of it's not a boomerang, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have all this creative energy and it gets piece by piece taken away from you. But if you can learn what you came here to learn and remember your spirit, then it goes back. Then it comes back to you. Your creativity comes back to you.
Hi, this is Lori Lines again. In the interest of time, I thought I would summarize the ending of this segment that you just heard. After connecting with the higher self, I asked why Dawn was given the experience of how she chose her body, and it replied, "It is relevant that she now remembers that she chose this life, and that she remembers the importance of how carefully she chose her current body." The higher self went on to explain how relevant her body is for her soul growth, as it is connected to many other bodies in this lifeline that is in need of healing and repair. Our bodies are connected to all previous bodies. Healing this body is not just about this lifetime. It's about the lifeline of the soul. Reincarnation is just a continuation of our current lifeline. I want to thank you for your interest and for listening to this today. I hope you enjoyed it. What if I told you that you have the power to heal yourself, particularly physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Would you like to heal the past and brighten your now and your future using QHHT, a technique developed by Dolores Cannon? Hi, I'm Lori Lines. Visit my website to learn more about QHHT and book a session with me. I'm so looking forward to connecting with you as we discover together transcendence and healing for your highest good.